I'm here to further support my partner Dewey's claim that teenage driving contributes to the increase in the likelihood of casualties regarding motor vehicles. According to the state of California, the crash rate for 16-year-olds is 3.7 times higher than drivers of all ages. They also stated that the citation rate for 16 to 19-year-olds is 2.1 times higher than drivers of all ages. This means that teen drivers are more likely to engage in and be involved in high-risk behaviors as compared to an adult, and as a result are more prone to accident than others. In addition, Insurance Institute for Highway Safety stated that in 2010, 58% of deaths among passengers, vehicle occupants, ages 16 to 19 were drivers. Among the deaths of passengers of all ages, 70% occurred when a teenager was driving. This shows that more than half of fatal accidents that had involved a teenage passenger had a teen behind the wheel, and about 10% of accidents contain everyone else. This means that when a teenager is behind the wheel, there is an increased likelihood that they will be more involved and prone to be part of an accident as compared to an adult, as the more passengers they have in the car. Statistics show that 16 and 17-year-old driver death rates increase with each additional passenger. This means that with more people in the car, there's an increase in risk that the people themselves are putting the driver at more of a risk in being a fatal accident. This leads to my inherency claim that that a teenager partakes in risky behavior is not only due to their immaturity, but also due to the biological factor of a teenager, as a teen's brain lacks the development of the prefrontal cortex. Because teenagers are still going through puberty, their brain is not fully developed, and as a result, they partake in risky behaviors that may result in fatal accidents. According to Steinberg, who chaired the National Academic Committee on Science of Adolescence, he did a research on adolescent risk-taking. According to him, by the end of adolescence, brain activity in the prefrontal cortex is more efficient, and communication between it and other parts of the brain, especially those related to the way we experience and perceive emotions, rewards, and threats, is better. He also stated that the maturation of the prefrontal cortex results in improvements in skills such as logical reasoning, planning ahead, and thinking about several different things at once. Young adolescents during their teen years are still learning and maturing as they grow older, but their current self, especially when they're still 16, their ability to reason and perceive threats hasn't fully matured as compared to a 18-year-old who has 2 years experience. So when it comes to making a decision at a critical moment when driving, a decision of a 16-year-old would differ in judgment compared to an 18-year-old. Steinberg also stated that there's a rapid increase in dopamine activity in early adolescence. In fact, there's more dopamine activity in the brain's reward center in early adolescence than at any other time of life. Because teens feel especially pleasurable during adolescence, young adolescents go out of their way to seek rewarding experiences. That they are so driven to seek pleasure that they may not pay attention to the associated risk. So to a teenager, the anticipation of driving fast can feel so good that thoughts about speeding ticket don't even cross their minds. Young adolescents tend to act on thrill-seeking impulse and irrational thinking rather than logical thinking. They prefer to be part of the moment and do what's fun rather than think about the consequences of their actions, and as a result, they put everyone in the car, including themselves, in danger when it comes to their actions on the road. In addition, when friends are around, their reward system is more easily aroused, and teens then pay more attention to the potential rewards of risky decision than to the potential cost. This explains why rates of automobile crashes among teen drivers are so much higher when they have passengers than when they are driving alone. So basically having additional people in the car, as I stated before, also causes have higher chances of them being in an accident, and the fact that they have more people in the car means there's more of a distraction, as when they interact with the passengers and not pay attention to the road, and because of that, they risk of not taking the right actions. I'd like to further expand my partner's solvency claim that we should increase the driving age to 18. I'd like to compare our country to other first world countries who have the driving age to be 18. First off, the first world countries with the minimum driving age to be 18 are Spain, France, the United Kingdom, Germany, and Italy. Their estimated road traffic death rate per 100,000 populated, Italy is 7.2, France 6.4, the UK 3.7, Germany 4.7, and Spain is 5.4. And while as the United States is 11.4. Because other advanced countries other than the US have shown that the increasing driving age causes fewer death rates, I think the US should follow the example and increase their driving age, as compared to their death rates, the road traffic death rate is for the US is 2 times as much as everyone else, first world countries. Thank you.